Hey, what's going on, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls? We're just going to try and get a quick video. I'll try to do it in one take. We're going to do season one prep for the first Descendant. We're just going to get a little bit of what I think you should be getting, checking off the list, and prepping before the first season. And let's get into it. First things first, always have fun. Second things second, let's prepare. Some things I do think we should go through are the amorphous materials, that being the mutant ones. These are the ones that came in with the last update. They replaced some of the older ones. Let's just see, I think here's 25, 125, and then this is the new one. So what I'm thinking is that some of these might go away or they might add new ones. They are adding new dungeons and stuff. We'll have to see what happens. The next thing I would want to say is it is time sensitive. We need to look at this battle pass. So if you haven't finished it, firstly try get and collect as much things inside as possible. Then I would say try get as many challenges done. There are some that are season long, so try get these done. Try there's a video online about all of these. There will be one more week. I think tomorrow it will be coming out. Try get as many of those done, and then make sure you buy everything out of the shops. I've got just one more thing to pop there, and then here we're pretty much done. Just make sure you get those done. Then, in terms of farming reactors and stuff, I wouldn't be too bothered with the reactor farming and stuff. Um, oh, I'm not in hard mode. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about farming reactors and things. Time's a bit short, and I think right now you should just focus on getting all your prep done. It's only a week, just get all your stuff done and move on. We can do that later at a later date. The next thing I think we should go over is weapons. Try to bang out as many as you can. For example, this one here is one that I haven't finished in my weapon list if we're looking at proficiency, so I just need to try and finish that. But at the same time, if you don't have that much free time, don't worry about grinding proficiency and stuff. One thing I will think about is maybe getting some of these like weapons like Greg's Reverse Fate, Thunder Cage, um, the Piercing Light, Enduring Legacy, Clairvoyance, Secret Garden, Peacemaker, because there might be a new boss, Python, whatever these like Nezestra's Devotion and stuff. Some of these like base weapons. I'm not saying get all 5 copies of them, just try and get something's checked off the list so you don't have to grind them when the new content comes out. The next thing I'd suggest is let's get some characters. Try grind out as many as I can. I mean, as you can, like I said previously. Some of these amorphous materials may change, they may disappear, so some of these ones might get harder to get. I know an example is maybe for myself, I think it was Eugen Kyle or something, Jaber also, like where a couple pieces I think disappeared with amorphous. I'm not sure exactly, but there was one piece with one of those characters that went away with the amorphous material when it got replaced. It was a little bit harder for me to get. So just in terms of that, and then try level up your characters as much as you can. But don't do too much. I'll get touching on that in a little bit. The next thing I'm going to talk about is go to the outpost. Try to get as many materials from the like these like the plasma heat batteries and stuff that you need for these energy activators. Get the patterns and stuff. Try grind out as many materials as you can because when new stuff needs to be crafted, like for example with Ultimate Valby, we needed a lot of this material here that is used in these crystallization catalysts. So I never had any. I think for one piece I needed 200 something, so I was stuck farming that. Try maybe pre-farm a little bit of some stuff just so you get it. In terms of how much gold you should keep, I'd say about 10 million at the bare minimum. When we start looking at things like the gold mods, these ones here, some of these, when you get a new one, it takes upwards of 4, 5, 6 million to upgrade all the way if that's something you're trying to do. Let's say, for example, we're getting 2 new characters or 1 new character and one is getting upgraded to Ultimate. That means we're going to get at least 2 new Transcendent mods. that you want to use currently. So you'd want to have at least 10 million gold for that, but you can use one character transcendent mod. Maybe there's some weapon mods you need to upgrade or something. The meta might shift. The next thing I would suggest you have is a bunch of duplicate or just stop dismantling your modules, that being the green, blue, gold, and red. The reason for this is if there's a new thing, like for example with Luna and Valby, you could go and skip going to Gluttony to get the new module by just combining. So, you know, you could just do this and get something when the new stuff comes. So just try not to delete these, keep your extras. For example, let's check how many extras I have just to prove a point. Like these are without farming, you just see 600 modules like of varying rarities and stuff. When it comes, there might be a new purple one or whatever, then I could try roll for it, get a chance, and then obviously I have the dedicated farm. And then with regards to crystallization catalysts, energy activators, how many I would prep, I would say you need 23 of them. The reason for this is I do think we will get one new character, one new ultimate, and one weapon. Now, if you go look at how many slots that get filled with a brand new ultimate, for example, 4 of these will be slotted in already on an ultimate character. I think with a weapon it might be 2 or so. And then for a normal brand new character, I think just a base like purple character, brand new, and just 2 of these are slotted, if I remember correctly. And then this will be just enough for you to slot in the sub module, all of these that you need extra for those 1 or 2 characters, and the weapon. You'll obviously work this out as you're leveling up throughout the new DLC and stuff, or new season. So, I mean, it will be over time, but at least that's something you can prep. And then alongside that, I'd say 3 activators, 3 energy activators for that same purpose, 1 for each of the characters, and then 1 for the new weapon. Should that be the bare minimum? The next thing I'd say is you want at least, this is like going to be controversial, but you want at least 600 caliber. The reason I say 600, as you'll see there, is previously this battle pass was, I don't know if you can see the price still, but it was 500 caliber. And the other 100 caliber is for this year. If we go here, we want to add 2 new descendant slots. Let's say yours are full, or you want more, you have all the characters, you've purchased the limit now, it's going to be another 100, and that's where you're going to get to 600 caliber. In terms of mastery rank and stuff, I know I did say level up the guns if you want to. This is passively, do not actively be farming mastery rank. You have a whole new DLC that with plenty time to farm and put them in your second and third slot to use. That won't be matching your react here, so you will get experience. Don't be wasting too much time. One more thing too is like when you come back to the battle pass and stuff, make sure you collect all these rewards here and things. Make sure all of it is done and cleared out. And then the final thing I will say before we leave is just be mindful that some of these stuff are going away. Like this is going away in 8 days and stuff, and a lot of people like the skin and things. And then if you scroll down here, some of these older ones, they are going away. Now, I'm not saying rush and buy the store out empty, but just be mindful that if you were waiting for payday or something, that these are going away pretty soon. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for the update. I'd like to thank you for listening. If there is any other tips, tricks, or advice you'd like to give, pop it down in the comments. Maybe someone else might benefit from it. And yeah, thank you. If this video helped you at all, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.